Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Today I want to talk about 4 things that will get you started on learning how to play the drums. Alright, first things first, probably the most obvious, get yourself some drumsticks. Now you can get these almost anywhere, Guitar Center, Musician's Friends, online, even on Amazon sometimes. Now there are different sizes, which means they're different lengths, different weights. So just go ahead and just grab any pair. I typically recommend a 5A or a 5B pair, probably the most common. So you grab one of those, see how comfortable you feel. Go ahead and use them a little bit, see how heavy they feel in your hands, and just go ahead and just get comfortable with them because there are different woods that they make these drumsticks out of. So just go ahead and just get comfortable with them in your hands, see how they feel. The first few times you might get a few blisters, so just watch out for that. Don't practice too hard with them, especially if they're brand new. Kind of wear them in almost like a brand new pair of shoes. You got to kind of wear them in a little bit so that those blisters can be avoided. Now the second thing you want to grab, probably you already have in your pocket or in your house, is some sort of electronic device. Now I have my phone here. You can use a tablet, you can use your laptop. Now what you're going to use this for is for something called a metronome. Now a metronome is something that helps you stay on beat. It helps you keep the beat when you're playing a song. Most likely any song you've heard that was professionally recorded was used with a metronome. They typically have them in their in-ears, in their headphones, and this just kind of helps them keep the rhythm, keep the beats, and this is very, very important, if not the most important thing. After you grab your electronic device, probably your cell phone, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna want to use some headphones. Now you might be using headphones to watch this video now. Using headphones just might help by not annoying maybe your family or your siblings while you're practicing because it can get pretty loud at times. Last but not least, I would recommend some sort of practice pad. Now these can be purchased online as well, like just where you got your drumsticks, Guitar Center on Amazon. You can also buy a practice pad, and I'm actually going to put a picture up on screen now. The whole idea is to not spend that much money when learning a new instrument, right? I mean, we're not all balling like we would like to be, and spending all this money on something that you just kind of want to get like used to, like kind of like dip your toes in. A perfect alternative to this practice pad is actually a cork board, and it sounds funny, but you can buy these almost anywhere. Probably in the kitchen section of any store if they have a kitchen section. This was actually made out of this, as you can see. So they're pretty affordable, they're pretty cheap, and they work just as good. And the whole point of this is for you to get used to the whole dynamic of drumsticks bouncing around in your hand, hitting something that we're probably not used to unless you're already a musician. Now the cheapest alternative is actually these, using your hands. Typically we already do this, whether on the table, on our laps, whenever you're listening to any song. That is the cheapest alternative to actually learning how to drum, and learning how to drum actually on the free, because all you actually need is the metronome, which I had stated earlier is that the metronome is the most important tool in learning how to play drums. Another alternative to actually not purchasing a practice pad is a pillow. You can actually use any pillow on any surface. You don't make any noise when you hit your drumsticks on them. So if you want to learn how to play the drums for free, this was the right video for you. And these are just different tools that you can use to kind of get yourself started in this whole learning how to play the drums process. Now the reason why you watched this video in the first place is probably because you were curious. You thought, I wonder how much it costs to learn how to play drums. You don't have to start off by purchasing $1,000 drum sets with $1,000 snares and cymbals. You might not even know what any of these things are. Starting off playing drums doesn't always have to start off with a full drum set. These are just easy steps that you can use with things that you probably already have lying around the house. Maybe the only thing you might have to invest into this very, very awesome hobby is a pair of drumsticks, because that's something that you just have to get used to using on a daily basis. Once you get used to holding a drumstick in your hand, or drumsticks in your hand per se, you're already off to a good start. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and just like and subscribe. That'll help you out so much, and just keep a lookout for any future videos. See you in the next one.